OK, let's go now from the dramas of politics to the dramas of the stage. And Opera Australia is about to launch its 60th anniversary season this week, and it's guaranteed to be a big crowd pleaser.
That's right. 3 new productions headline the program, which includes the debut performance of Verdi's Luisa Miller, alongside a new production of Puccini's ever-popular La Boheme. Let's take a look. And Opera Australia's artistic director, Lyndon Terracini, joins us now. Welcome to News Breakfast.
Thank you, Del.
Michael was saying that's how he sings in the shower, but we all know that's not the case.
No, it is. I've heard it.
Not in the shower. It's a big 60th anniversary, which is a big achievement for any artistic organisation. You must be so pleased.
Yeah, look, it's a fantastic thing, and for everyone who's been part of Opera Australia for the past 60 years, it's a tremendous achievement. I mean, we're really custodians, caretakers of the company, but it's a great thrill to see how well the company is doing and see the productions that we're doing at the moment.
And the company is doing absolutely fantastic. You're number 3 in the world, just behind New York and London. But tell us about the 3 performances that you're bringing to Australia, because they're all 3 very different, aren't they? They
are. It's a fantastic season here in Melbourne. As you mentioned, it's our 60th birthday, and we have this beautiful production of Boheme that I think you've seen on the screen. And we premiered that in Melbourne 5 years ago with a terrific cast, but this is a sensational cast of singers. And we're very fortunate in this season. We've got some of the best opera singers in the world singing in Melbourne. And then, of course, we do the Pearlfishers, and there's that famous duet that everyone loves. And again, some of the most wonderful singers you would ever hear in an opera house. And, of course, Luisa Miller. And Luisa Miller, we've never ever done Luisa Miller. I think Luisa Miller was done once in about 1850 in Melbourne, and that was it. And that sees Nicole Carr returning home to Melbourne. She's just had tremendous success in London, and I know she has engagements with all the major opera houses in the world now. So it's great that she can come back here and sing this the title role in Luisa Miller, which is a wonderful, wonderful vehicle for her.
Nicole's terrific, and for the opera lovers out there, Lyndon, tell us about some of the other big-name singers you have for the other productions.
Well, Liana Haratunian is singing Mimi in La Boheme. She's come directly from the Metropolitan Opera in New York, where she was singing with Placido Domingo. And fantastic tenor, Gianluca Terranova, you know, he's that great old-fashioned sort of tenor with fantastic high notes that everyone loves. And in the Pearlfishers, Dmitry Korchak, who's probably the best nadir in the world now. And, of course, a wonderful favourite, Emma Matthews and Jose Carbo are singing in the Pearlfishers. And, as I mentioned, Nicole Carr and Luisa Miller. And, again, a wonderful, wonderful tenor, Riccardo Massi, who sings in the great opera houses of the world, as well as here in Melbourne.
You've got such a wide range of cast and 3 very different performances. Is the idea to have something for everyone in there and perhaps appeal to a newer audience, to get people to come to the opera as well?
Yeah, that's exactly it. It's really to play to a number of very different audiences. And I think there'll be a lot of people who will probably see La Boheme. It'll be the first opera they've ever seen, and it's such a wonderful introduction. You know, it's a classic love story, wonderful singing, beautiful production. And the Pearlfishers, you know, people will recognise the music, particularly that famous duet, and opera lovers love the Pearlfishers. And then with Luisa Miller, it's something that you rarely see, but it's a fantastic opera. It's one of those great Verdi operas from the middle period, and we've done it in Sydney. It was a tremendous success.
Something that people don't realise, and it surprised me looking through the notes here, that if you have all these great singers and fantastic opera artists from all over the world, but the technical side, Lyndon, is just enormous. 65 technical staff behind the scenes making sure these productions happen. It's a finely tuned thing, isn't it?
It is, and it's an extraordinary operation that we do over 700 performances every year, and so the people who you don't see on the stage play an incredibly important role in that. And as you mentioned, Michael, there are 65 of them working on any production at any given time, because you'll see fantastic sets and suddenly those sets change in the twinkling of an eye. And it's because all these people are actually backstage making sure that's happening. And look, I can tell you wouldn't want to be backstage during a set change.
It's pretty,
especially if you don't know what you're doing.
Full on frantic.
It's kind of like being on a freeway and see cars coming at you.
Get out of the way.
Exactly. There's a lot of that.
Look, and you know, it's your 60th anniversary. You guys are going from strength to strength. You're the 3rd busiest opera company in the world. what's next for you guys? Where to from here?
Well, I think we just try and do everything as well as we possibly can, and when that happens, then I think people appreciate it. So if we can perform to our potential and to the best of our ability, then what you see on stage is something very, very special. I think that's what people love to see.
All the best, Lyndon Terracini. I hope it goes very well.
Thank you very much, Michael.
Yeah, good
Thank you,
answer.
Del. Thank you.